Welcome to Soulivin, where calm design meets soulful living. In the tender confines of a tiny space, cottagecore whispers that abundance lives in simplicity. These 9 gardens are not about square footage, but soul footage, each a pocket of wild romance tucked into urban corners, balconies, or forgotten alleys. Lavender spills over weathered bricks, roses climb rusted trellises, and time carpets the path beneath your bare feet. Here, the air smells of rain-kissed petals and warm bread from a nearby windowsill. Hand-painted signs lean against picket fences. Birdhouses dangle like love notes from the sky. Every element is thrifted, grown, or foraged. Nothing pristine, everything precious. Light filters through lace curtains onto a table set for one, where tea steams beside a book of pressed flowers. These gardens teach that small does not mean sparse. It means curated by heart. Step softly. The earth remembers every footfall of care. Morning dew clings to purple spikes like secrets too sweet to keep. The front door opens onto a narrow strip no wider than a heartbeat, yet lavender flanks the path in unruly abundance. Weathered gray bricks, salvaged from an old mill, form a gentle curve that invites rather than directs. A chipped enamel pitcher overflows with fresh cuttings, its handle wrapped in faded ribbon. Sunlight strikes the blooms at an angle, turning each petal into a tiny stained glass window. Touch the leaves, oil releases, and the day's worries evaporate on the breeze. This threshold is the first exhale after a long journey home. Inside, the scent lingers on your clothes like a promise. The lavender sways, releasing you to the next pocket of wonder. Climbing roses weave a living ceiling above a thrift store chair painted robin's egg blue. In a side yard barely 3 paces wide, a rusted iron arbor, once a garden gate, now supports new dawn roses in blush pink. Their petals drop like confetti onto a mosaic of broken china embedded in the gravel. A velvet cushion, mended with visible stitches, cradles the body. A lace-trimmed parasol leans nearby for dappled shade. Afternoon light filters through the blooms, painting the ground in rose-tinted shadows. Bees hum lullabies. To sit here is to be held by the past and the present at once. The last petal falls, another sanctuary calls. A kitchen windowsill becomes a living spice rack, framed by fluttering gingham curtains. 3 mismatched wooden crates, painted in faded sage and cream, stack vertically against the glass. Rosemary tumbles over the edge like green waterfalls. Thyme and oregano mingle in fragrant chaos. A tiny chalkboard sign reads, "Pinch me," in looping script. Sunlight warms the soil, releasing scents that drift into the room with every breeze. Cooking becomes ritual. Snip, inhale, stir. The meal tastes of sunshine and memory. The curtains billow, carrying the aroma onward. String lights twinkle like captured fireflies above a table set for midnight tea. A postage stamp patio, once concrete, now softened by moss, hosts a wrought iron bistro set painted mint. Edison bulbs loop lazily from a pergola draped in sweet pea vines. Mason jars filled with wildflowers serve as vases, their lids pierced for fairy-like glow. Dusk settles velvet soft. The lights reflect in a shallow bird bath, doubling the stars. Conversation lingers here long after the tea grows cold. The bulbs dim, another dream awaits. A blank fence transforms into a tapestry of wildflowers climbing toward the sky. Pocket planters, made from upcycled gutters lined with burlap, cascade down the wood in staggered rows. Cosmos, black-eyed Susans, and feverfew spill over in riotous color. A vintage ladder, painted distressed white, leans against the wall for harvesting bouquets. Morning light ignites the petals. Butterflies arrive like punctuation marks. The wall hums with life, turning a forgotten corner into a living painting. The ladder creaks softly, inviting the next vision. Grandmother's orphan china finds new life, cradling tiny desert worlds. On a weathered potting bench, cracked teacups and saucers overflow with echeveria and sedum in shades of seafoam and blush. Each cup is a miniature landscape, complete with pebble paths and moss lawns. A hand-painted sign reads "Mind the Fairies." Golden hour light turns the succulents translucent. Water droplets glisten like dew on alien moons. To tend them is to practice patience, one drop at a time. The last cup is watered. Another story unfolds. A city balcony becomes a woodland aviary, wrapped in morning glory vines. Hanging baskets of fuchsia and lobelia dangle from the railing like jeweled earrings. A repurposed crate serves as bird feeder, painted with chalkboard labels for seed types. Wind chimes made from seashells and spoons tinkle softly. Dawn chorus arrives before the traffic. Sparrows bathe in a terracotta saucer. Coffee tastes better with feathers in the air. The chimes quiet, the next haven beckons. Flagstones peek through a carpet of Irish moss, leading to a hidden bench. In a narrow side return, irregular slate pieces, salvaged from a demolished hearth, form a meandering path. Moss fills the gaps, springy and cool underfoot. Ferns unfurl in the shade of a lilac bush. Their fronds brush your shoulders like gentle reminders to slow down. The bench, carved from a single log, waits beneath a canopy of leaves. Sit. The world expands to the size of your breath. The moss sighs, releasing you forward. A spiral of stone rises like a snail shell, planted with silver-leaved herbs that glow under moonlight. Built from field stones gathered on country walks, the spiral ascends 3 gentle turns. Sage, lamb's ear, and artemisia catch the moon's glow, turning the garden luminescent. A single solar lantern marks the center like a beacon. Night, air carries the scent of crushed leaves under bare feet. Harvest by moonlight. The flavors are deeper, the magic undeniable. The spiral unwinds into the final sanctuary. A street-side window box erupts in cottage garden chaos, framing the view like a living postcard. An old wooden crate, lined with coconut coir, overflows with cornflowers, poppies, and nigella. Seed packets are tucked into the soil like love letters to next year. A hand-painted sign leans against the glass. Please don't pick, just smile. Passers-by pause, children wave. The flowers nod back. Inside, the room feels larger, kinder, infinitely possible. That's all for today. Take a moment to breathe, to feel at home, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more peaceful inspirations from Soul Living.